it'll be insanely difficult. Yoshi is one of few characters that can almost match Jigglypuff's air drift and speed. And off stage, because of the double jump armor, may genuinely just ignore some of the edge guarding.
Great point, yep.
So we're gonna have to figure out where HBox is gonna make up for that. Maybe he'll have mad damage combos even through the double jump armor, or be able to find some nice setups on these platforms, but he's gotta find them because, oh my goodness, off stage?
Yeah. That's a problem.
Yoshi is absolutely gonna bring it to Jigglypuff. Can't you keep up?
And I love seeing Danbi bust out that nair that hits shield and then just completely retreat, right? What is Jigglypuff going to do about that? She's not fast enough to get up there.
Danbi is extremely good at switching tempo, whether he's going in or whether he's sitting back. But he's very good at like having specific modes of I am aggressive or I am chillin', and shifting between those gears.
Yep, and like there have been a few trades right now, and they are going intensely in Yoshi's favor. It's not terribly surprising. But yeah, there's the back air.
He is consistently... I feel like HBox is playing with a very particular movement or game plan where Danbi is able to just wait for him to do something and then set up that back air. Or he's not like... It's not ambiguous where HBox is going to be right now. That's making it pretty easy for Danbi to set up his particular combo starters.
Yep, and Yoshi Nair is such an incredibly good option. Like, look at that. All you get off that is that little soft tap there.
Little baby bit.
Hey, great grab.
There we go. Yeah, that was good movement from HBox, committing to drifting all the way back.
Oh, the footstool, he mashed that second jump. But I like that option. The footstool does grant you a little bit of invincibility too. Alright, oh, mistake, that's scary. You cannot let that happen again against you.
No, because now Hungrybox is frothing at the mouth for that opportunity again to set up a sing trap.
Well, or even like a down air trap to follow or something, right? Like, a lot of options here.
Tries to go really high with the egg.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the idea.
The other thing is against Yoshi, it's so much harder to set up frame traps. Because he can actually match their mobility, right?
Right.
Where it's harder to bait by moving one way and then moving back the other way. So if you switch up your momentum, Yoshi doesn't need it.
That back air hit insanely hard. Danbi fighting his way back up and is able to catch Hungrybox off the top.
That up air is such a good move, and that's going to be a problem in this matchup too, because Jigglypuff loves to land with Nair, right?
Yeah.
That up air is going to win pretty much every time.
Oh, and here we see the heavy hits at the early percents. Danbi's swinging.
Yeah. That's great though. Like, you have to take advantage of your advantage in the matchup, and the advantage is you have much better range on your normals as Yoshi, right?
Absolutely.
Ooh,
oh my
down.
goodness, that is
nasty.
Disgusting. Yeah, that back air is the can opener. Low percent sets up for your forward tilt, sets up all the combos. High percent, it could just set up straight into kills or rock kill itself at high enough percent.
Right. I don't even know if that was actually a tech situation. I think it just kind of like
no, so depending
non-tumble hit, right?
Yeah, it depends on which hit. I believe like the second hit will just combo, but the third hit will set up into a tech chase. I can't remember which of the hits. One of the two between 2 and 3 hit will just like force you into a tech situation, and one will just drag you down and let you combo.
Exactly, yeah. And definitely got the good one there.
Yeah. And sometimes you'll have like that set up into an up smash, or depending on stage position, forward smash.
I do think it's also worth noting that Danbi does have a pretty good Kirby. Like, pretty unlikely that we're going to see this in competition this weekend. Yeah. But just having the knowledge of how these multi-jump characters work is really important, because I think a lot of people miss how exploitable the double jumps are for these characters, especially when you get them into double jump 3, double jump 4, double jump 5.
Absolutely. You think, oh man, they have this many more jumps, but not like, yeah, they got a jump, but it's like 10% of a real jump.
Exactly.
Ooh. Yeah, Danbi also familiar with the fact that, hey, I've got a really good double jump, but once it's gone, I am vulnerable. So, gotta be extra careful.
What I really wanted to see there is Danbi hit the tech on the platform.
Yeah. Ooh, that long lingering there did a great job of stuffing out Danbi. Gonna use the egg to keep it safe.
Oh, that air dodge is a problem too. Getting all the way back.
Oh,
seriously? The spike?
All the way out there. Yeah, it...
Okay.
Okay, Hungrybox answering back pretty quickly this time. Keeping things even.
Yeah, seeing the fair kill there really makes me understand why he picked town. And look at this. All right, yeah, just too slow to chase that tech, but that's fine. This is a really good start for HBox.
Absolutely, he's got good damage. Even with the parry.
Yeah. He's figuring out the rhythm. That's scary for Danbi.
That is terrifying.
The thing is, you really don't have to be that close to Jigglypuff. And
No,
we'll see.
she can drift in so far.
Yeah. We'll see how much safer Danbi plays this going forward. But honestly, the H-Box looking great.
Yeah, and normally Yoshi can play from a particular range where he's definitely outside of your range, but he can drift in. He's not used to playing against, or not normally playing against other characters that have that trait.
Totally.
Or they can match his distance.
H-Box is getting hit a few times by these down Bs through the platform. Definitely something he's got to be aware of. Oh, scary. Terrifying forward air. And yeah, I bet back air can kill here.
Ooh, yeah, definitely on the correct stage position. Danbi's got to be extremely careful.
Right, down throw this time, yeah, going up. Forward throw, yeah. Look at this pressure.
That is the throw you want to set him up off stage.
Great use of the eggs from Danbi.
Oh, the drag down. There we see.
Tremendous weight.
Yeah, force tech opportunity, and then the forward smash. Beautiful from Danbi to react to that situation.
Yoshi has so many options in that space, though, because he can also run up down B.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
fast option. Hey.
The back air not really setting up a lot, only getting the last hit. And that back air absolutely is going to do what H-Box needs. Little baby pop off.
Oh, yeah.
You're preparing for the larger one.
He's charging up, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was key because Danbi was throwing out a down air there, and Yoshi down air, if you can space correctly to get the last hit in the pop-up,
Yeah.
that could have been nasty.
Insane combo potential, and also if you're getting a lot of the hits along the way through, it's like 30% by
Yeah.
itself. That
Yeah.
move is insane.
Yeah, I played against Suarez at Riptide, and like, yeah, the way that he was able to specifically place the last hit of down air in spots where if you're there, you get hit into a big combo. If you're not, he's safe.
Exactly.
It's, yeah, that move has so much utility. So
It's
good
a
on
move
H-Box
that-
avoiding it.
I feel like you put that move on another character with less air drift and it doesn't do much.
Sure.
Which
yeah.
is crazy to say, but like
No, I feel it.
it is the perfect move for Yoshi's kit.
Yep.
There we go, seeing starting off once again. The back air is what he wants, but not really getting a lot off of it here.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way that H-Box changed up his rhythm, really, in Game 2. So we'll see if the adaptation comes back this time from Danbi.
Again, getting the wrong hitbox. No way did that connect!
Yeah,
You're
you're
lying
not
to
dead,
me!
Oh, wanted, yeah, falling upper was probably the max damage, right?
Yeah.
And then you don't want to mess around because Jigglypuff can get out of that pretty quick.
Yeah, especially this game, the rest does not last particularly long.
Okay. Oh, yeah, and H-Box mashing Dare out of that, I like that.
Yeah, that, I mean, if they fall into it, free combos.
Yeah. Another big-time parry from H-Box. I mean, Jigglypuff gets so much out of it. It's so important. Also,
Right.
being able to nullify shield damage with this character matters a lot.
Yeah, normally, swapping timing is something that Danbi is very, very good at, so the fact that Hungrybox has been able to really hone in on it is extremely impressive.
Oh, great with punish with the pound. Yeah, nice. That back air is so good at just like destroying whatever you want it to do.
Oh, that was a huge downer, but double jump armor once again coming through. Very clutch. Oh my God, they're scrambling.
Yeah. Simple little turnaround, good.
Sometimes the hardest tech in the world. But man, H-Box is juggling Danbi here.
Wow, and didn't even need the parry that time. That's knowledge. That's good to see.
Yes.
It's so important to know you're out of shield punishes.
It can be really hard, especially coming from multiple different games. This one has a billion characters to learn. And literally in this bracket, H-Box is juggling this and Melee at the same time.
That movement was so good. Getting the pound
He has
with
no
punish.
jump. I feel like H-Box set up the perfect situation there and didn't capitalize. Like, he understood this dash attack is going to take away the double jump armor.
Yeah, I wonder if he could have gotten in like a little down tilt off the ledge here.
Down tilt,
whatever.
down smash maybe.
Yeah. Okay, big damage. Again, he's in a great spot. One more parry will do this.
And Danbi again playing from pretty far behind is still struggling to find a hit that might not even kill.
Yeah, now we're in a spot where, you know, the trades were working out. Okay, yeah, great up smash. Not something you see too often from Jigglypuff. I would have been looking for that.
The level 2 pop off. You get the fists pumping. He's revving it up.
Oh my God, are we going to see Hungrybox? Well, he's 2 sets away from top 16 here, to be clear, but Hungrybox trying to get to Sunday.
He's charging.
Yeah.
He says, I want the 2-game 2-time. I want to make it all the way.
So we actually just put out a video at PG Stats about HBox's kind of rise in Ultimate lately. Not only did he have the big run recently at Riptide.
Yes.
He also beat NPG at SmashCon, a big win over a Mega Man, a very tough matchup.
Yes.
Beat T3 Dom at, I believe that was Wave Dash. So, like, this is not exactly unprecedented. I think people sometimes just sleeping on HBox because they think content mode.
Definitely.
He's a player.
And I think especially like after game 1, you watch that and Danbi kind of ran away with it a little bit. I feel like you cannot discount, just as a competitor, Hungrybox's ability to adapt and change his strategies and playstyles.
Yeah, and I also think sometimes people forget, like, adapting mid-game is way different from adapting between games.
Yes.
Sometimes you need that time to breathe, let things set in, and then you're like, oh, I see the rhythm now. And you died to rollout. That's
not where you want to be. That is Danbi being antsy. There's nothing else that lets rollout connect there other than being antsy.
And that is, I think, a lot of that competitive history for HBox, where you can recognize that kind of thing in players. But hey, Danbi finds his way back on the board. He needed that quick.
He did need that quick. Down there, oh, the pressure of the double jabs. Good on Danbi's patience to wait that all out.
We've seen that exact down B whiff punish on the forward smash twice now. But honestly, if I'm HBox, I don't think I'm stopping. What's 15?
Right. Ooh, that air dodge so low to the ground.
Almost gets the up tilt. That would have been huge damage. Yeah,
now we're seeing Danbi's rollout, that egg roll.
Unpunishable.
Completely.
Don't at me.
Honestly, best move in the game, if you think about it. Slide off, use that double jump. I don't know if he wanted that double jump.
All right, Danbi has really tightened things up.
I feel like he tossed one egg, said this is a good idea, then immediately abandoned that plan and said, I'm going to jump in.
Great punish on the spot dodge. You need this.
I like the idea. Oh, yes. Going extremely deep.
Yep, HBox not respecting the lack of end lag on the aerial fair.
I feel like eggs really would benefit him at a distance where he's consistently like trying to set up these back airs, and while he's good at mixing that in, Hungrybox is calling out his timings a little bit here and there, and that is what is hurting him.
Interesting. I assume there's got to be some fear of the air mobility from Puff punishing the egg, but the egg's so big.
It is big, and the explosion hitbox of it is massive. There's definitely something that I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, the up air does catch. Yeah, I think that was just like an egg for movement, but again, Jigglypuff can get there.
Crosses all the way over. Hungrybox not expecting the cross. He wanted him to cross back through. That falling up here was big. You got to match the nair there.
All right, Danbi at kill percent on his winner's stock here.
Yeah, it's a little spooky. You don't want to fall into a rest, and there's definitely a couple of opportunities.
This is also, yeah. I was going to say it was drag down percent, but now it's a lot of percent.
Oh, and he just raw does it right on top of Danbi, expecting him to land with one of those, and that is, he charged up for that moment.
Oh, yeah, he was ready.
That's the release.
So HBox told my co-director at PG Stats, well, actually Bobby won our matchup, so he's the full director now.
Oh, yeah, that's what he fought for?
Yeah. But HBox was telling Bobby earlier that like the video that we made actually bumped him up, so like I almost feel somewhat responsible. Shout out to Trade War, the writer, for that video.
That is amazing. Look at that.